so fast you can't catch me. Raising the bar so high we on Mars. Working so hard, we all are all stars. Me you can't defeat. We a winning team. Put it on repeat till your ears start to bleed. Yeah, we all rock stars. Yeah, we all all-stars. When we get in the game, yeah, we gonna raise a bar. Yeah, we all rock stars. Yeah, we all all-stars. When we get in the game, yeah, we gonna raise a bar. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. Yeah, we always gonna go hard. I'm living life like a rock star. Cold ice on my pinky ring. Pull up to the club with a fast car. Back off, get a fistful. This a dog fight, I'm a pit bull. Words cut from the bullet like a pistol. And everybody else got no swag. We counting money up, got big bags. Buy out the whole mall, got big tags. Free living, but it ain't for free. Expensive clothes, yeah, they never cheap. Walking on flames, I got red feet. New sports car, it's got red seats. We always making hits, no repeats. And even at your best, you can't beat me. Yeah, we all rock stars. Yeah, we all all-stars. When we get in the game, yeah, we gonna raise a bar. Yeah, we all rock stars. Yeah, we all all-stars. When we get in the game, yeah, we gonna raise a bar. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You can put that on repeat. You can't stop us. You can't stop us.
Well, the task is simple tonight for the Calgary Flames. Just win one game and extend their season and extend this series. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Flames TV Live pregame show brought to you by Budweiser as we get you set for this pivotal Game 5 tonight from the Scotiabank Saddledome, a must-win elimination game for the Calgary Flames against their bitter rivals from up north, the Edmonton Oilers, who have won 3 straight games in this series. They're trying to get back into the conference final for the first time since 2006. Obviously, the Flames hope to stop that from happening here this evening. As for the Calgary Flames, well, technically it's their second elimination game of these playoffs. The first one goes all the way back to Game 7 in that first round against the Dallas Stars, a result in which we know very well. It was an overtime win thanks to Johnny Gaudreau. They also happen to be 4-2 on home ice, so that bodes well tonight using you, the fans, sold out inside, sold out outside, and trying to use some of that desperation level we saw in Game 7 as the mentality and the motivation here this evening.
Got to win a game. Plain and simple. Our backs are against the wall, in the corner up against the ropes. So it's, it's up to us to see what we're made of and go out there and play our game for 60-plus minutes if that's what it takes to give ourselves a chance to stay alive.
I really enjoy playing with all these guys in this locker room, and we have a good group in there. It's been fun all year long, so every guy's really motivated in there, and we know where we're at in the series, and like I said, take one game at a time and have fun playing tonight in front of our fans here and in front of a sold-out crowd and go from there.
Our guys don't have any problem with that. We've done it all year. That's very simple. You don't win, 55 games. When you think about it, you won 55 games this year, so it's pretty easy to get set for the next one.
Here's a look at who to watch tonight. We'll start with the visitors. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, he scored a pair of goals in that Game 4 victory for the Oilers, including the game winner late in the third period. Also logged the most ice time of any Oiler, 22-44. RNH has 10 points in the playoffs. 5 of them have come in this series. And for the Calgary Flames, Elias Lindholm scored a big power play goal that helped get the offense started for the Calgary Flames. 5 points in his last 5 games. He's also logged some big minutes as the number 1 center for the Calgary Flames and just a little over 53% in the faceoff circle in this series. Another guy to watch tonight, not necessarily offensively, Chris Tanev. He made his return to the Flames back end after missing 4 games. Not sure of the official lineup here tonight, but he did take warm-up, as you saw. Chris Tanev, a big part of this team, both up front and on the back end in terms of the confidence it brings this group.
Yeah, well, he was, ready to come in, and I thought he did a great job for us, and we were super excited to have him back. And, he's such a big part of our team and has been a huge part of our team on and off the ice. So when you get a guy like that to come in for a big game, that definitely motivates you to be a lot better.
Weighing that out with Chris would be, even strength minutes, he was really good the other night. When you look at it, he made his partner a better player. And I said it yesterday with the experience on our back end, or lack of experience on our back end, he's an important player.
On the other side of things, the old cliche is true. The 4th win of a series is always the most difficult. The Edmonton Oilers fully appreciating they expect to see the Flames' best here tonight.
Well, we're desperate to close the series out. That's how you match it. We want to come out and have a strong performance and play our best game in the series and close the series out. That's obviously our focus.
We're going to see their best for sure, and we understand that. And like you talk about, teams are hard to close out. We saw that last night. I think lots of guys were watching the Colorado game, and teams don't just quit and say, oh, that's it, we're done. So it's gonna be right from the start of the game, all 60 minutes, and maybe it might take more. So I think that's our focus.
Inching just a little bit closer to puck drop on the other side of conversation with Andrew Mangiapane.
All of us here at Calgary Sports and Entertainment are thrilled to welcome you to the Scotiabank Saddledome and would like to share some important updates and reminders. Face coverings are no longer required at the Scotiabank Saddledome. However, we recognize there are varying levels of comfort with this change. We respect everyone's right to make this personal choice and appreciate that some patrons and staff may prefer to continue wearing face coverings. Additionally, no one ever wants to miss a game, but we do ask that you please stay home if you're feeling unwell. The Scotiabank Saddledome has a zero-tolerance policy for foul or inappropriate behavior, along with any disruption of the game, including throwing objects, fighting, or trespassing on the ice surface. Under some circumstances, the puck may be propelled into the spectator area with enough force to cause serious injury. If you are struck, immediately ask the nearest usher for help and directions to the medical station. Perhaps most importantly, please make sure you are kind and respectful to one another, as well as the venue staff, who are working hard to ensure the best possible experience for our patrons. If you have any questions about any of these important updates and reminders, please don't hesitate to contact a venue representative or Calgary Flames customer service. You can also report any issue or ask a question by texting us your seat location along with your question and the word S-Dome to 587-327-2207 to reach our fan text line. We greatly appreciate your support and understanding. Together, we can enjoy a safe and fun experience here in the Scotiabank Saddledome.
Here's a look at what you need to know ahead of Game 5 between the Oilers and Flames. Leon Draisaitl, 3 or more points in his last 4 games. And Rasmus Andersson, the 6th D-man in franchise history to record a shorthanded playoff goal. And it was from 132 feet. Safe to say it was the only one of that kind. And Johnny Gaudreau leads the Flames with 9 points on home ice. Watch for number 13 here tonight. All right, Game 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs in the second round. Calgary Flames and Edmonton Oilers. Here's Andrew Mangiapane on the desk. And Andrew, maybe just a thought on the situation here. Obviously, we know there's some work ahead to do for your group, but you know, the approach for Game 5, you've been in an elimination game. Game 7, not here long ago, and Milan talked about using kind of that same mentality. Is that the approach for your group tonight?
Yeah, obviously, I don't think we like the position we're in, but obviously we're not out, and you got to win. You got to win 4 games, right? It's first 1 to 4, so. I think we just got to focus on this one game here, and just focus on one game at a time, and move on from there.
We also talk about playing on home ice. You guys have been a good home ice team all season long in the playoffs, 4-2. Maybe the start that you had in Game 1 and Game 2 here in this building, is that kind of a nice outlook to have in terms of Game 5 tonight?
Yeah, good start is always big, right? And just coming out there and just kind of playing our game, getting our legs and feet going and hands and everything like that, and just, play our game, right? I feel when we put together a full 60 and we're playing all together, we're a hard team to beat.
Did you feel like there was more elements of that in Game 4? Just, I know obviously it doesn't, finish the way you want it to,
yeah.
But, just the overall type of game and some building blocks there?
Yeah, I think for majority of the game we were playing, our type of hockey. But obviously the start of that game, we weren't really, I guess, ready for, and we had some hiccups there early on, but after we settled in, we played our game, so we got to carry that momentum kind of going forward into tonight.
All right, your starting goaltenders for tonight's hockey game. On the visitors' side of things, Mike Smith goes for the Edmonton Oilers, 7-3 in these playoffs. He's won 3 straight, but on the opposite end of the ice, it's Jacob Markstrom, 58 saves in the last 2 games up in Edmonton. He's got a combined 42 wins if you include regular season and postseason, looking for a huge 43rd here tonight for the Calgary Flames as they look to extend their season. The red lot is filling in. The sun is shining. Perfect for a Game 5 in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Puck drop is coming up next. The Flames and Oilers